Right, it's Monday morning and we do have a thick frost, as you can see. Our shed is white and so is the lawn. So it is bitterly cold. I did have my heating on first thing this morning, and we had an amazing day yesterday with the pumpkin carving party. Tiring day, obviously, coming back from the caravan and the pumpkins, but it was the only chance we had to do it. I have got another busy day. I have not got a stopping day today as I normally do on a Monday. I'm at the community centre because we got activities as it's half term for the children. So we are having pizza and hot dogs, and a child's or children's entertainer come in, and I'm helping out with that today. And then we will be doing kids crafts on Wednesday at the community centre as well. So I've got a busy week again, and hopefully I'll take you along on our day.
It's the time to understand. If we lose nature, life will end. Our heart should beat as one, together with the sun, the Father and the Mother, love Mother Earth. It's a chance for us to heal. Children's dreams becoming real. Words are not enough to say. Just use your hands and play. Do the things that should be done. Love Mother Earth. Keep in mind that life is now. It will turn out well somehow. There is hope for this blue star. We're spreading near and far. The only act we'll do is love Mother Earth. Be the one aligned with trust. Build a bridge to love and lust. There's a
I'm sorry I couldn't do any filming at the community centre, but I'm sure you can understand it. It was a children's party with entertainment, a little mini disco dancing, games. They thoroughly enjoyed it, along with pizza, hot dogs and cupcakes, so it was really enjoyable. Very noisy, but we all had a well time, even the adults and even me, I must admit, boogieing along, and didn't get away from Baby Shark because they did have that playing for the little ones. So it was very enjoyable. But hopefully you've enjoyed my visit to the charity shop Bernardo's, which is my local, and I often go there. And I've got a small haul. In fact, I'm really pleased with the pieces I've purchased. I have got quite a bit to go back to the charity shop, and hopefully very shortly that will be taken. And now I've brought these few items in, I have to sort some more out to go back. Right, let's make a start because I'm sure that's what you want to see. Right, some of the things are new and into the packaging, and that's what I like. Sometimes I think people receive them as unwanted gifts and not used, and also donations from certain stores as well. Funny enough, while I was in there towards my time to leave, I did hear quite a few people having to sort out before Christmas, which unfortunately that's what I'm trying to do, but I have brought more stuff into the home, so there I have to bring another lot out. That just keeps the clutter down. Right, going back, so I've got some placemats here. It's 4 cork-backed laminated placemats by Rex Home, which I'm not sure where that company is because it doesn't actually say. And it's these, and again, like I said, these are sealed up in the plastic, not been used, and it was 4 placemats for £1, but I got both sets, say both brand new in the cellophane, so for 8 placemats for £2 I thought was brilliant. And it's got these like unicorns on, and I thought these would be nice spring and summertime on my dining table. I need at least 6 to 8 mats for our table, especially as when we mostly sit at the table is when we've got you know, quite a few of us, and so may keep them myself, may hold on to them and see if my son and daughter-in-law want them for their table when they get their next home, but we shall see. But anyway, I'll be putting these up probably at least until next spring, and I'll just give you a close-up of the unicorns, and they've got like horseshoe things on. I just think they're nice, bright and happy. So I say 8 placemats brand new for £2. I don't think you can argue with that. The next item is this item. It is says it's home, it's handmade. That's what it is, and I want to keep this up for next autumn. And it is a natural homemade notebook with handmade papers, and I'm keeping this up, as I say, for autumn next year. So there it is out of the box. So it is like rough and rustic. This is what I wanted. And then it's got the pages inside, brand new, let's say, in the box. This was actually 70p, and I had to visualise how I'd look at it is, you know, like I've started doing my shelves through this year in our lounge, and I could see that just laying on a couple of books, neutral books like that, or just slightly propped up even at the back of my bookcase. But I just think that will be a nice item. So, I keep an eye out for autumn pieces because here in Britain it's not easy to find them, and sometimes they can be a bit pricey, so that is that. The next item could either be for autumn or Easter, and this was actually 40p, and it was this little bird, and I think that's so sweet. I could just see that in a nest, or you know, with a few little bits and pieces. I think that would look nice, and I say I could use that for Easter or because of the browns, I can leave that out autumn time. So say I'm quite pleased with that. These were originally by Sainsbury's, and these are Halloween stickers, and these were 10p. I just thought I can add those to my planner. My planner, hopefully for this week, will be going up slightly late. It will be, I think, in tomorrow's video. So normally I have it done Sunday at the latest for the next week, but unfortunately with being away and everything, I didn't get around to doing it. So that may be at the next video, the Tuesday video going up, is my planner and including you know, the Halloween spread. So I think for 10p, I think that is really good, for, you know, for whole of this week. Some more bric-a-brac things. I had brought something like this before, and I found another one. I don't know whether it had anything in originally. There is what it had on the back, on the bottom. It does say £5, but I'm not sure if it may have had something inside. I actually paid 50p for it, and my idea is, and I've used one previously for this, I've put plants in, little plants, or even artificial poinsettias in them, or one. I've also used them for little spa gifts, or even for instance, you could put in there a DVD popcorn and everything, and sweets, and a bottle of pop or something in there. So it has a variety of uses, and baskets and tins, I keep saying this all the time, it doesn't matter what the season is. It could be middle of summer, I still buy something Christmassy, but I know I keep it up and put it in my box ready for that particular season, as I said. So I'm really pleased with that, and I'm sure I bought something very similar to this last year. On containers, I could have bought a lot more, but I did get well, I walked up there and I walked back. That's what I have to be careful. I always seem to see more pieces if I haven't got transport. You know, if I haven't got a taxi driver as such, you know, a family member with me. I always seem to find a lot of other stuff, and bulky stuff and heavy stuff. I suppose this is with anybody. It's like when you've got the money, you go shopping, don't see anything. When you might be more on a tighter budget, and you know, watching your funds, then there's a lot. It's just how it works out. This next thing is like a leather bowl. This was something else that was 50p, and I just like the leather look because it reminds me of our chairs in our dining room. This can be used in my lounge. It could also be used in my dining room, my kitchen, even my son's room, because he's actually got black and brown leather pieces in his room, and also the caravan, because it's not breakable. I tend to use these sort of things, you know, especially for any length of time in the caravan. Ketchup bowl, snacks, sweets, anything, especially, you know, when we're away a week, 2 weeks at a time. It is home from home, and I just like things like this, and I like to decorate my caravan just as much as I like decorating my home. So this has got a number of different things it can be used for, and again, it could still be used. Has a base for any gift you want to put in it as well, because it's got this little area here to put something in. I could see in there maybe a spa treatment again, or even Yankee candles, you know, the melts and everything, maybe a candle sort of set as well, like I said. But I personally will definitely be using this one myself, so I'm just giving some options, as I said before. This next item I umped and ahed while I was there, and I picked it up, carried it around, and I thought, am I going to put it back down? And I didn't, because I thought, even if I don't keep it for myself, I've got a couple of people in mind that might like it. And this was £1. It is in 2 sections, needs a good clean. And I have actually showed these in Primark. I've showed you them in Wilko's, and I've got mine from Amazon before they were all coming into the stores. It is taped down. It has got this plastic drawer, and then this bit. As I said, I've seen something very similar to this that you can actually buy in sections, separated. But as I said, I have just bought the whole lot. As I say, it was fixed down, but I can separate it if I want, because I can even possibly, because it's got a groove on, might be able to stick this. It might be the same sort of sizing as my others, and I can actually put it on top. I haven't tried it, so I'm going to give it a good clean up, and then I may decide whether to keep it. As I said, I've got quite a few the acrylic drawers and everything, but you don't have to use this. I mean, you can use it for makeup, or you can use it for art supplies, or even as a desk tidy. And especially if you keep it fairly decent, you can see the contents of in there as well. And say the top bit, you can even put some notelets. So again, that could have a number of different uses as well. And as I say, for £1, these acrylic things can run really expensive. So that's that one. And last of the bric-a-brac is this one. I brought this for my coffee station. This was £1.50. Again, it's got the wooden handle, the ironworks here, which I love. And my kitchen has got black work surfaces and touches of black, so this would go really nice. I could see that with a nice Christmas pot in there with candy canes in, and I could put all my different coffees in there. I could put some Christmas mugs and everything. And the best thing is, then when I want to wipe the work surface, I just lift the whole thing out, rather than the whole basket, rather than the individual items. So I've got some really good ideas for that, so I'm really pleased. You know me and storage, I will probably find quite a few different things to use that one for. It also would look nice with a selection of maybe jars or dishes or something. Again, with it being black, as you know, I've got dark furniture in my lounge, and I could see that even as a sweet tray, you know, movie night, have some packets of crisps or something. As I said, I always like to think of 3 or 4 different things, you know, for each of the items I try and buy storage-wise or anything like that from the charity shop. Right, only one book this time. And this is You Don't Scare Me. It's a pop-up dino stories. And this was 30p. And lovely condition. This is for our granddaughter. I say she's only 2, but she knows what dinosaurs are. And I thought, well, I know she's going to have to be a bit more gentle, but she is usually pretty good with books, because I normally, at the moment, have a lot of hardback books. But I'm sure she's going to like this all popped up as well. Even if we don't get to read the whole of the story, she can see all the different dinosaurs there. So I'm sure she's going to enjoy that book. Next one I've got is a Read Me book and CD, and it's Snow White. This was also 30p, and I've checked it is complete with the book and CD. I thought this would be good in the car travelling with her. So she can, and it does say that it's got the songs and the, yes, it has got the voices. Now you can take the magic of Disney storytelling anywhere with this handy carry-along. And it's got vivid sound effects and music from the film and favourite character voices. So I know it's got the sticker over there, but you can see the Snow White one. So I just thought, you know, keep that. We can keep that in the car, mostly in our towing car, as say for a caravan, because that is most of the time when we'll be travelling with her. So I just think that's just something we can keep in there. And the last thing is, yes, I did get some videos. All the DVDs, and I keep some videos, DVDs, yeah. These were all 30 pence. Yes, starting with our granddaughters, we've got the Gruffalo. I don't think I've actually ever seen this, so this will be interesting. I'll probably sit and watch this in one afternoon. And there we are, because I haven't got that one, and I'm sure I haven't seen that one. And then we've got Dr. Seuss, Horton Hears a Who, and it's got the voices of Jim Carrey and Steve Carell in that. Is that Carell? Yeah. So that one, I'm not even sure I've seen this one, so that'd be interesting. This one I've seen a while back. This is Dark Shadows by Johnny Depp. So I've got that one. And then this Beethoven one was also, I say, 30p, but this actually includes all 3 movies of Beethoven. So it's got 1, 2 and 3. I've got 3 movies for 30p. You can't moan at that, 10p a movie. Excuse me. Yeah, tomorrow I've got to spend some time at the surgery. I've got possibly a couple of appointments and see what the doctor says, whether I need any more blood tests. So probably won't get a lot done tomorrow, but I'll try and get my planner uploaded, as I said, for the Halloween week, as I call it. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.